look well-dressed, yet something about your outfit still makes you blend into the background, doesn't it? If you've ever wondered why some women command attention without trying, while others look nice but forgettable, it's not luck. It's discipline. And today I'm going to show you 8 things elegant women never wear, and what instantly elevates you instead. Because elegance is not loud, elegance is not desperate. Elegance is quiet power, and it always leaves an impression. 1. Loud branding. When a woman relies on oversized logos, giant monograms, and "please notice me" branding, she unknowingly shifts the spotlight from herself to the clothing. People stop noticing her presence and start noticing corporate letters stitched across her chest. And that is the quiet tragedy of loud fashion. It replaces identity with marketing. True elegance has always lived in understatement. It carries a certain calm authority, the kind that whispers confidence rather than begging for validation. When a woman truly understands her worth, she doesn't need a billboard on her handbag to prove it. She walks into a room, and people sense refinement before they even register what she's wearing. Elegant women prefer pieces that hold shape, quality, and substance, not attention. Smooth leather without shouting labels, a structured coat that speaks through tailoring rather than logo size, a blouse that falls beautifully, reminding everyone that sophistication is about how something feels rather than how loudly it performs. It's the difference between someone who dresses to impress and someone who dresses because she knows exactly who she is. And here's the part most women never realize. When branding becomes quieter, your presence becomes louder. That's where real power starts. But while logos makes many women lose their elegance, the next mistake is even more common, and it quietly drains beauty from otherwise beautiful women. 2. Colors that fight for attention. Harsh neons, overly bright shades, and fluorescent tones don't just stand out, they overwhelm. They pull the eye aggressively, creating visual tension instead of grace. These shades rarely flatter the skin. Instead, they dominate it, casting sharp reflections that make the face look harsher and the overall presence feel louder than it needs to be. Color is emotional psychology. It communicates mood, maturity, and self-awareness. When the color is too loud, it sends an anxious message. Please notice me. Elegant women never plead for attention. They attract it without effort. This is why women who embody real refinement gravitate toward tones that soften, enhance, and harmonize with their natural beauty. Ivory that feels like gentle morning light. The navy that carries quiet power. Camel, espresso brown, muted rose, sage, charcoal. Shades that breathe calm confidence. These colors don't compete with your face. They frame it beautifully. They don't age you. They anchor you in timeless femininity. And when layered thoughtfully, they create an aura that feels collected, emotionally stable, and deeply feminine. Qualities people instinctively respect. But if colors can quietly undermine elegance, the next mistake goes even deeper, because it affects how your body moves, and that changes everything. 3. Anything too tight or too short. Elegance has nothing to prove. And yet, many women unknowingly dress as if they are defending their attractiveness, squeezing into overly tight dresses, pulling on shorts that reveal more than they refine, and choosing cuts that shout rather than speak. Clothing that is too tight or too revealing does something very subtle to your presence. It removes grace. It takes away softness. It makes the body look tense rather than fluid, restricted rather than confident. When fabric clings too hard, the silhouette loses balance. Movement becomes stiff. And psychologically, people read that stiffness as insecurity, as if you needed the outfit to argue for your worth. True elegance does not chase validation. It allows beauty to breathe. Elegant women understand proportion. They understand allure without exposure, femininity without desperation, sensuality without spectacle. They choose silhouettes that glide along the body, not suffocate it. A softly fitted midi dress that follows movement rather than trapping it. Trousers that frame the waist while allowing subtle fluidity. A tasteful slit instead of a dress struggling to stay in place. This kind of dressing communicates emotional maturity. The message isn't "look at my body," it's "look at my presence." But if silhouette shapes how elegant you feel, the next element shapes how elegant you appear. and it's something many stylish women still get painfully wrong. 4. Distressed denim. Denim itself isn't the enemy. In fact, it can be incredibly chic when styled correctly. The real problem begins when jeans look torn, shredded, aggressively distressed, or worn to the point where they suggest carelessness instead of confidence. Frayed holes, exaggerated rips, extreme fading. They send one subconscious message: this isn't intentional. Elegance thrives on refinement and intention. Anything that feels accidental, undone, or neglected instantly cheapens your image, no matter how fashionable it's supposed to be. Elegant women understand that casual does not mean careless. They choose denim that holds structure, shape, and dignity. Dark wash jeans that feel polished, straight leg cuts that elongate the body instead of distorting it. Beautifully tailored high-waisted denim that creates a refined silhouette. And often, when they truly want to elevate their casual look, they replace denim entirely with wide-leg trousers, linen pants, or tailored slacks that deliver comfort with grace. If you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, "My outfit is nice, but something still feels off," this is often the silent culprit. Clothing that looks damaged or overly distressed cannot communicate elegance, no matter how expensive or trendy it is. Elegance isn't about wearing something new. It's about wearing something respected. But if denim can change how others perceive your effort, what comes next will change how they perceive your standards. And that is where elegance truly begins to separate itself from ordinary style. 5. Wearing too many trends at once. Trends are tempting. They whisper, "This is what everyone is doing," and many women fall into the trap of layering them all together. Dramatic sleeves, bold sneakers, oversized silhouettes, statement prints, all in one look. The problem isn't the trend itself. The problem is when the outfit starts to look like fashion is wearing you instead of you wearing fashion. When too many modern pieces fight for attention at once, elegance disappears. The eye has nowhere to rest. The outfit loses identity. And instead of appearing stylish, it feels like you're desperately trying to prove that you are in. Elegant women never chase approval like that. Elegance is deeply connected to restraint. Women who embody timeless style choose trends with intention. They ask, "Does this align with who I am? Does this enhance my presence or distract from it?" They allow one element to lead and let everything else support. A beautifully structured blazer paired with modern sneakers. A timeless silk dress complemented by a thoughtfully chosen contemporary bag. One focal point, one statement. Everything else is quiet, supportive, and harmonious. This is how elegance stays relevant without ever becoming loud or confused. But while trends can overwhelm your style visually, the next mistake overwhelms your style emotionally. And most women don't even realize they're doing it. 6. Too many colors and patterns. Color and pattern are powerful, but when they compete instead of cooperating, they create chaos. Outfits overloaded with clashing colors, excessive prints, busy florals, checks, stripes, and bright accents all at once don't look creative. They look restless. And people subconsciously read that restlessness as lack of clarity, lack of calm, lack of emotional composure. Elegance is deeply psychological. It is about creating visual serenity. It is about harmony. It is about the quiet confidence that comes from control and restraint. This is why most elegant women rarely wear more than 2 or 3 main tones in one outfit. Not because they are afraid of expression, but because they understand balance. A neutral foundation, a soft contrast, one thoughtful highlight. When patterns are used, they are used with discipline. One statement piece, never competing with another. This creates stillness. It creates cohesion. It allows beauty to breathe. And it makes the woman look instantly more composed, more refined, more magnetic without effort. If you've ever looked at your reflection and felt like your outfit looked busy rather than beautiful, it wasn't your imagination. Visual noise blocks elegance. Simplicity, when done with intention, is not boring. It is powerful. It quietly communicates intelligence, maturity, and self-assurance. But if color harmony shapes how elegant you appear, the next mistake shapes how elegant you feel. And it reveals more about your standards than any outfit ever could. 7. Accessories that compete. Instead of complete, accessories are powerful, but only when they know their place. Many women unknowingly ruin a beautiful outfit by piling on statement necklaces, oversized earrings, glittery belts, loud handbags, layered bracelets, bold sunglasses, all at once. Suddenly, nothing feels luxurious anymore. Instead of enhancing your presence, the accessories become the main character, and you disappear behind them. When accessories scream, they drown out femininity. They remove softness. They make elegance feel forced rather than effortless. Elegant women understand that accessories are punctuation, not paragraphs. They refine the story, they don't hijack it. A clean pair of gold hoops, a structured handbag with quiet sophistication, a soft silk scarf that adds mood rather than noise, a watch that whispers discipline and composure. These aren't just objects, they are signals. Signals of intention, signals of maturity, signals of emotional calm. And here's the subtle truth. When your accessories feel harmonious rather than competitive, you automatically look more expensive, even if nothing you're wearing is designer. If you've ever felt like your outfit looks almost elegant but not quite, the problem is often here. Elegance is not about how much you add, it's about how precisely you choose. And once you understand that, your style stops trying so hard and finally starts breathing. But even with the right accessories, there is one final element that exposes whether a woman is truly elegant or only pretending to be. 8. Uncared clothing. This is the part most women underestimate. You can wear the most beautiful outfit in the world, but if your clothes look wrinkled, stretched, faded, peeling, lint-covered, or scuffed, elegance disappears instantly. People don't always notice what is wrong. They simply sense that something feels careless. And elegance cannot survive where there is carelessness. The quiet discipline of maintenance is one of the strongest elegance signals there is. Elegant women do not just wear clothes, they respect their clothes. They steam their garments. They polish their shoes. They repair small damages before they become noticeable. Their fabrics feel loved, not overused. Their wardrobe doesn't scream, "I rushed." It whispers, "I value myself enough to be prepared." And psychologically, this changes perception. It communicates emotional stability. It communicates respect for oneself and for others. It communicates that a woman has standards, not only in what she buys, but in how she treats what she owns. Because true elegance is never loud. It is disciplined. It is intentional. It is a daily decision to show up beautifully. And if you fix only one thing after watching this video, let it be this: care for your clothing, and your clothing will quietly elevate everything about you. Now I'm curious, which of these mistakes did you recognize in yourself, even just a little? And which one surprised you the most? Share it below. Conversations like this help women grow together. Tell me in the comments, which mistake are you letting go of first? And if you want to continue refining your feminine presence with me, make sure you stay with this channel. Here, we don't just dress beautifully, we become the kind of women who naturally look elegant.